Let's look at the few countries, especially the smallest countries in Africa, their resources, their land size. Let's start with the fifth one, that is Cape Verde. Cape Verde have a land size of 4,033 square kilometers. Cape Verde is the largest of Africa island countries. It has a population of 525,000 and gained autonomy from Portuguese in 1975. Cape Verde has a stable democratic governance since the 90s. Though lacking in natural resources, it has a solid and developing economy. In 2007, the United Nations gave it designation of developing nation rather than last developing nation. Because of this governance, it has attracted a lot of development and foreign investment in the country. In 2011, around 30% of energy use in the nation came from wind farm. That make it one of top renewable energy countries on the planet. It has a few natural resources. Cape Verde did not have much resources, only few. That is salt, pozzolana, volcanic rock used in making cement or limestone. Cape Verde is located in Africa with a beautiful beach, tourist attraction, and so on. The fourth one is Comoros. Comoros have a land size of 2,235 square kilometers in the Indian Oceans between Mozambique and Madagascar. It has estimated population of 800,000. It's one of the poorest countries in Africa. With a large portion of population living under the poverty line of $1.25 per day. Since 1975 independence, there have been 20 more coup attempts. Fishing, agriculture, hunting, and forestry are contributing sector of economy that contribute 40% of GDP. Employing 80% of the labor force and provide most of its export. The country is not self-sufficient in food production. Comoros have two international languages, that is their official language, that is Arabic and French. Rice, maize staple food are being imported into the country. The third country is Mauritius. 68% of residents are Indian origin with roots. The language spoken is English and French. Mauritius is located southeast shore of Africa. It has a land size of 2,040 square kilometers. 1,000 square kilometers coast east of Madagascar. Despite the fact that the country comprises of a number of islands, the greater part of it all, 1,350,000 inhabitants live on the land of Mauritius. The buying power per capita is one of the most impressive in Africa at $18,728. Benefit from history of political stability, a good governance record, an opening flexibility regulating system. Mauritius overtook South Africa in 2014 to become the continent's most impressive economy. The tiny island country is regulated with rules and regulations, and one of a success story since it gained an independence in 1968. Mauritius has an excellent record of peaceful transition of power with free and fair elections taking place on a regular basis. %60 of Mauritius are Muslims, before the other religions follow as well. The next one is Sao Tome and Principe. Sao Tome has a land size of 964 square kilometers. As the name implies, the nation have two parts: the island Sao Tome and the smaller island Principe. The Principe is around 140 square kilometers towards the north upper east of Sao Tome, and the both islands are 225 to 250 square kilometers. Offshore of West Africa, close to Gabon. This country has a population of 190,000 living in Sao Tome and Principe. Sao Tome and Principe is the smallest Portuguese-speaking country on the planet. As now, the nation is attempting to build up a petroleum industry in cooperation with Nigeria. It sold exploration rights for $123 million, 40% for Sao Tome and Principe, and 60% for Nigeria. The last one is Seychelles. Seychelles have a land size of 451 square kilometers. The smallest country in Africa. The Republic of Seychelles is a country approximately 1,500 square kilometers off the coast of East Africa. It is the smallest African nation. The nation comprises of 115 islands with just 92,000 inhabitants. It is the smallest sovereign country in Africa. Seychelles is a nation with almost outstanding GDP per capita in Africa. However, there are still a considerable number of needy people in the view of the high income in the country. As the country depends largely on tourism and around 30% of the population work in industry. Their international languages is English and French. Religion, 70% are Roman Catholic, Anglican 6%, Hindu 6%, and Muslim 3%.